Today is the second week of July. Obviously, the month seems like it's already over. Time is continuously just looking shorter and shorter for me. But yeah, today is just a quick update of the week. We're gonna go over basically the health tracker. I'm gonna go over the week so far, what the productivity has been, what the output was in terms of what we were able to derive, in terms of opportunities and all that kind of stuff. And basically, I guess get some updates, I guess, on the state that I'm in mentally, and hopefully maybe go on a little bit of a tangent. With that being said, the week was pretty much simple. I think Monday was a bit dreadful. Monday was a bit like, I don't want to do work today, but I have to do. And for the past couple of days, obviously, whenever I'm planning my tomorrow today, there's this sense of like the sense of not wanting to plan my tomorrow today. That resistance is going down a bit now in comparison to before. And before, I had so much resistance sitting down and planning my tomorrow. It was like hell for me, basically. But now, like so much stuff that I'm doing, because obviously there's this thing that there's this saying: how you do one thing is how you do everything. And if you're half-assing a lot of stuff, you're gonna be half-assing. You're probably half-assing a lot of other stuff in your life, basically. But as you can see, the past couple of days have been all green, thanks to the Most High, obviously, right? Today, obviously, we're recording 4 pieces of content. Currently, I've already recorded 4 pieces of content already, actually. But as you can see, today is all this week, all green. Obviously, the only thing that's you're only going to see yellow with is the efficiency. And the efficiency, I'm actually working on that. The reason why the efficiency, or I'm saying efficiency is a problem, is because there's certain mundane tasks that's being done, like end of day report, whereby I have to put in the leads who came in. And like this week, like so many leads came in. It's just like I didn't even put them into the CRM. I was like, I'm not doing it. I'm actually setting up an automation inside of make.com whereby it will just automatically go inside. I'm not wasting my time. I'm automating stuff. Yeah, obviously tracking metrics is important. Putting in data like how many people responded to cold calls, how many people booked is important. But spending an hour and 30 minutes, 2 hours every single day putting this information in is not, it doesn't make sense to me. Like, it's not worth it. You know, it's really not worth it. And even though this sense of being, I want to work, obviously, I like the fact that I'm working, quote unquote, but what the hell am I working on? You know, I don't want to be just working just to work. Like, my youth is going. Like, sometimes when I don't think about this that much, but when it does come to my mind, I'm like, what the hell? Like, I'm literally, quote unquote, sacrificing my whole youth right now. Just constantly just trying to build this dream just based off of my own belief. I'm recording these videos, making these content pieces, conducting these 100 cold calls, sending out these cold emails, prospecting all this stuff because I have a belief that I can make it. I have self-efficacy, you have to call it, I guess. So I need efficiency is something that I'm really cracking down on, and eventually, obviously, it's gonna get there. I just need to. This is stuff that I need to automate. That I know, obviously, automate, and eventually, I'm looking. I don't know yet, but worst case scenario, within the next month or so, the calls is obviously gonna be completely delegated. I'm not gonna be doing calls at all. The calls, the inbox management, delegated. Like I don't have a problem writing copy. I don't have a problem cold calling actually. But in terms of the value and the value of it, in terms of my time, you know. But yeah, nevertheless, that's gonna be delegated. Obviously, there's a lot of stuff that needs to be delegated. It can be obviously delegated to people offshore. Cold caller typically depends on the range, but it's around like 500, maybe base, and then commission, depending on how many calls they book. So obviously, it's something that we can basically focus on, and I know we can do this. I know I'm gonna go ahead and delegate this, man. Like I said, man, I am the world's greatest deal originator and deal maker. I'm already seeing it. You know, I'm already seeing it. With that being said, anyway, efficiency. That's something we're really cracking down a whole bunch on. So cool. As you can see, by the way, I'm gonna show you my calendar. As you can see, this week, basically, we had a couple of demo calls, basically. Okay, I had a couple of demo calls. You can see over here. Some of them were for capital. Some of them were for private equity. Some of them were for business brokers. Okay, you can see that over there. The week is. I mean, once it's been a couple of months I've been doing this stuff. So every single day is a bit predictive to me. I just know when I wake up, I'm gonna pray. I'm gonna recite the Quran a bit. I'm gonna. This month I'm meditating now. This month I've started meditating again. I forgot. I don't know if I mentioned that last week, but I started meditating. So I'm meditating now for just like 10 minutes minimum, and I'm doing some affirmations. And the reason why I started doing affirmations again, even though I stopped like a way ago, is because one of the reasons I believe that right now I see time as something that's so precious and something that I don't have a lot of, is because for the past couple of months, there's certain periods within my day. It doesn't happen all the time, every single day within a week, but there's certain scenarios where I just say to myself, "Yo," there's a specific phrase that I say. I say, "Damn, when it's 12, that means the day's already over. I need to go hard." Yo, if it's Tuesday, that means the week is already over, because I mean, when it's Tuesday, then it's just Wednesday, Thursday, then Friday, the week is done. You know, these kind of phrases I was just saying to myself continuously, sporadically, basically throughout the week and certain days. I wouldn't be saying it intentionally. I would just be saying it passively. And now, like, I really, really believe, like right now, I think Monday's tomorrow. Even though today's Saturday, I feel like today's really over. Right now it is at 11. And I feel like right now today is really over. It's not over, but like it's over though. Because like it's 12. Right? Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then what else? You know? Then 6, 7, 1. The day is over. That's why I feel like people who wake up and they start their days around 10, like they're already losing out. My ideal day is to start at 3 a.m. Because like you can have a whole day. You can have a whole day of productivity uninterrupted by 12. And you can work 12 to 6 again too. If you want, you can just go chill. And I think that's the life I'm going to set up for myself in the future, depending on how I want to do. Obviously do it, but that might be something I do, especially on Fridays. Just like how just literally working from dawn, actually like for like a middle of the night to like around 12 noon. You know, it's like 3 to like noon. Probably like how many hours? Like probably I don't know. 8 plus hours, 9 hours. That's like someone's whole day. That's what I was saying to you. That's like someone's whole day right there. You basically did. That's someone's whole day. Literally, damn, that's crazy. That's someone's whole day. So you literally can have 2 days. And if you have 2 days of even just doing flurries of activity, which is just work that doesn't get you to doesn't move the needle, you're still doing something basically. So imagine if you're doing 2 days in 1 day of just working on revenue generating activities. Bro, it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Man, I'm just looking at it, man. I just pray Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gives me a long life, and it gives me the strength to be able to basically be productive and do a whole lot for Islam and the world. Some mosquito over here. Anyway, so without beating a dead horse on efficiency, the health tracking, you can see the focus. I think it was Tuesday or Wednesday. I had a bit of a disruption due to I had to help my father. I'm not opposed to that anymore. I used to be pissed off and I needed to help him with stuff, but that's completely just ignorance, and I hope that God forgives me for those kind of that right there, because that is very shameful for someone to look after you till you reach a certain age, and now they need your help, and you feel like they're a burden on you because they need your help for certain things. You know, that's very, very sad, and anyway, very, very stupendous. But nevertheless, as you can see, we've been tracking, and for literally the past 14 days, I've planned every single day. Every single day I planned it. I didn't get to plan today, but I knew what I was going to do. I didn't get to plan today into detail, mainly because yesterday, as soon as I was done with work, I had to drive to New York. But every single day, so today I'm not going to include today as a yes or no. Every single day I've been planning every single day, right? And just look at the momentum. Look at last month. It was a couple of no's, obviously. Look at the month previous to that. There's a lot of no's. Look at the month previous to that. There's a lot of more no's, right? Look at the trajectory. Look at the process. You're seeing this in real time. You're seeing the evolution in real time. Okay, so kind of going off of that. In terms of the results for the opportunities, like I showed to you, 9,000 emails, about a 50% response rate, 27 opportunities. Okay, I generated some opportunities. Oh, shit. And I actually did a podcast. I did my second podcast. This week. It's going to come very soon. It's my first podcast with the lady you can see here, Megan Crawford. Oh, yeah, 8 views. Wow. That's crazy. That's crazy. I swear to God. I got 8 views. Whoa. Celebrate the small wins, man. I'm telling you, that's 8 people that sat down and watched you. Maybe for a second. Maybe they watched me just for a second. Maybe. Right? Maybe. But still, I got some people to watch me. Right? And eventually, I'm just going to keep going. I'm going to keep praying. And eventually, Allah's going to help me. As you can see, I did a podcast with this guy. His name is Ula. His name is Ula, actually. Ula. I was on a call with him prior to us starting the podcast. I was just trying to get his name right. Ula. He said I should try to say Cafe Ole. I should Ule. I think that's his name, Ule or something like that. But nevertheless, as you can see, I did my second podcast today, and my second podcast was literally all from. And this literally goes to show that you just need to take action. And this is something I'm affirming nowadays also. And I believe it actually, like taking action is just a part of my identity. It's something you should affirm also, because like my podcast, the way I get people on the podcast, by the way, is through cold email campaigns. And this is actually something that I want to actually offer as a service. But I want to get someone under me, like in my company, just leveraging my brand name to then offer to people, because I don't want to use it at all. So I'm going to might get someone under, show them how to do it, and like they're going to be doing it for like 50%. Or they're going to pay me like 30% basically of the business or something. I don't know. And they're going to leverage my results basically, and they're going to use me as a case study to kind of do it. Because I'm leveraging right now, literally, emails to get these people on podcast. Like I have some people who responded. You'd be surprised. Some people that have like hundreds of SaaS companies inside their venture capital company responding to my emails, literally. Right? Not everybody's moving forward. Obviously, some people they want to see. Some people they want to see some like, oh, they were like, okay, let's see your podcast. Let's see the guests you have. Obviously, I don't have a lot of guests yet, but it just goes to show you that obviously, it works. I almost got distracted right now. I wanted to click on this, but I'm not going to. I don't let nobody steal my attention nowadays. But anyway, as you can see, we got the podcast. We're going. I'm not going to stop. We're going to keep going, keep iterating, keep building upon what we got going on, and keep embellishing. Keep trying to get results. I have like 2 more podcasts. Have so many. It's so much stuff. But basically, this is a quick rundown of this week. Next week, obviously, my main goal is really to do a bunch of calls. A bunch of calls, a bunch of LinkedIn outreaches, a lot of calls. Because man, I need to try my best. By the way, I have an opportunity. There's this company that they do about $25 million in commissions, and they're open to quote unquote working with me. So what happened was actually this company. Excuse my stuttering right there. I don't stutter, by the way, so I don't consider that stuttering. But this company that does about $25 million in commissions, they scheduled a sales call with me for this upcoming week. I'm not excited about it because obviously, even though they were sold, and the reason why they were sold, by the way, is because they scheduled a call from a cold call. So I cold called them actually, or someone named Kevin cold called them, and basically asked for more information. Or more information was sent to them. They read it through. They looked at the landing pages. Let me show you my landing page, by the way. This is my landing page. It's very, very simple. I make it myself. It takes me about like 30, 45 minutes maximum. And it's very simple. Okay, it's the white paper. Go ahead and you want to read through this fast. You go ahead and read through it. You can. This is our Twitter. This is the Facebook. It is the YouTube channel. I'm real. I have stuff there. That's why I make this content, by the way. That's one of the reasons. Here's my LinkedIn. I'm not fake. I'm not scamming you. I'm actually real, right? And Here it is over here. This is a quick TLDR if they don't want to watch the video, because this is obviously just explains the offer. There's no without. I should probably add the commission side of stuff on it. I should definitely add that. But here they go. Here's the TLDR. This is how the process works. Hey, let's cut to the chase. Straightforward. Just showing results, hammering them. Results. Case studies. The beginning is really a bunch of results, I'll be honest with you. I just want to show to you that this obviously actually does work, right? So from there, to schedule a demo call, how this works in like just 1, 2, 3 format. The results, once again, obviously schedule a call and something about me. And just answering some FAQs. That's really it. And this converted that company at $25 million in commissions. And one of the main reasons why he was kind of converted also was because he scheduled a call with us through that landing page that I just showed to you. But instead of him actually having a call with me, he ended up having a call with one of my clients. And my client actually ended up selling him on us. My client was like, hey, Robin is great. This is the results I'm getting. This is, and who would ever orchestrate something like that besides Allah, right? I don't know if the guy's gonna move forward. I don't know. He might not. He might not. I don't care, because I'm gonna get what belongs to me, no matter what. That's my belief. So I'm at ease. But I'm just saying, though, who would have ever orchestrated something like that? Having that guy schedule a call with my client, and then my client picking up actually, or my client actually calling him and doing a demo call with him, and him, it's crazy. And then I did a scope of work for him actually. So I did a quick Loom video for him, basically just walking through our process and everything like that. And then if he likes it, he can come to the call. Like I told him within the video, if you like it, come to the call. If you don't like it, if you feel like the price, whatever I explained to you, is not going to be a fit, don't come to the call. Because at least you're going to save me 30 minutes to an hour of speaking to you. I know I used 10 minutes to record the video for him. But, if he watches that and he's okay, then at least I know if he comes on a call, have a higher closing rate. If he doesn't want to come after watching that, because the price obviously is going to be listed at the bottom, I'll do the price breakdown, everything. I'll even show it to you. I don't even care. Because someone's probably not, you can look at this, right? And by the way, I used AI to actually do a whole lot of this. But I kind of explained to them my offer and how like everything we do is like literally almost is actually free, and our promise in terms of the results and all that kind of stuff. If you watch that, he don't want to move forward, like great, no problem at all. Next person, we're still gonna make more cold calls. I already have like 2 to 3 book calls for next week already. Just people trying to be sold on this process, so I don't really care. It's gonna work, It's gonna work. It's gonna work. Just gotta keep going, keep praying, keep seeking guidance, and keep iterating, keep taking feedback. Obviously. And one thing I'm gonna mention in this part, obviously, is I do have an ultimatum right now. I did say in the past 60 days, which is because there's only 20 actual working days in a month, besides these weird holidays that come up. So within the next 60 days, if I don't make some kind of money, my threshold was minimum $50,000 to $100,000. So if I don't make $50,000 to $100,000, I gotta get a job. But right now, I'm gonna set up like some kind of campaign. Obviously, I'm gonna scavenge hunt a bunch of business development rep jobs online out there. I'm gonna pitch them basically on them paying me to do what they would have paid someone $50,000 for, but they can pay me based on results. I'm seeing right now. I'm gonna start pitching people on the proposition right now. But I know, honestly, man, I just need to do whatever I need to do to make sure I don't get a job. And the only reason I'm gonna get a job is obviously just because I don't even talk about it. I don't even talk about that kind of stuff. But worst case scenario, the only reason why I even have that thought in mind is just because I want to recoup some money to be able to go at least a whole year without needing to work for someone again. But anyway, that wasn't necessary to be mentioned. But nevertheless, this is Robin, and yeah, we're still figuring stuff out, still building upon ourselves, still iterating, taking feedback, still trying to basically improve my communication, connections, value, and so on and so forth. That being said, this is Peace Out. I think I've been talking for the past hour or so. Yeah.